this divine masculine is about to take a stand. So we're going to have a look here. Welcome. We've got the Spirit Oracle came out as messages for this divine couple. There's an Emperor about to step forward, taking a stand for what's in his heart. Woohoo! So we will have a look at Psychic Tarot of the Heart. All right, just know things are changing. All the energy's moving swiftly. Look, there's a detaching here, and then there's new vitality. Look at that, 11-1. So two become one, but something has to go. Like the Death card is the transformation, the end of the life of the caterpillar. Then there's the transition in the chrysalis, and then there's the emerging of the wings. So at this time, it's crucial to be calm and to be protected. The wings are important as they come out of the chrysalis state for this masculine. So it's going to be a stand for something rather than falling for nothing. This is what he's saying. Now let's have a look. So he's trusting you. He trusts you. And just before I came on, I do get downloads for you. Right, so I'm channeling messages from the angels. If we haven't met yet, I'm Bella Katrina from ReikiByBella.com, here to help you, support you, and encourage you on this thing called life. Yes, graduating from Earth School. So this masculine has never ever felt this vibration before. And that's the astounding moment here. Looking back, comparing his feelings. So he's not comparing you, he's comparing his feelings towards other feminine energies in his life. And he's realizing that he's never felt this. This is like a deep soul recognition. It's stirring up the energy within his core, if you like. And he's like, I'm going to be a stand for that, because there's some inbuilt radar, I'm hearing, that he understands there's trust here. He can trust his divine feminine. So he's going to take a stand for it. Yes? Well, it's in the palms of his hands. There's nothing you can do until the divine masculine wakes up and wants to do it. Then there's nothing you can do to stop it. You know? So all this magic, all this negative stuff, all this jealousy, all this guilt and shame is all being, you know, it's all been a setup to release it. And this is something new. This is a dream coming true. So no matter what this divine masculine's been through in the past, right? Because there's a moment where you've got to look back. He's looking back going, wow, I never had trust. Like I tried to give and overcompensate for these people that were just taking from me. And I've felt trust. This is a loyal trust in the heart. He's never felt this before. So this is the new frequency starting. This is the new energy of the twin flames. And here we are, divine feminines here teaching about love. That's not love. Right? Because people have a skewed view of what love is because of the demonstrations in the past. And that's what this divine masculine, you've taught him. Because I'm not explaining it very well, but his ego was being selfish, right? Thinking he didn't have to change. But now he's realizing that if you were really selfish, you would put your heart first. And this is what you were trying to teach him, divine feminine. That's the only thing that matters. That's your new currency. That cannot be, it's an inner thing. It's an inner. Yeah, this is the new cosmos, walking into the new earth, the new vibration. This is divine masculine, about to manifest his own dreams, which is actually falling in love. So he's got the blueprint. He's ready. This is going to sprout through the surface. Success and growth. There's something sprouting through the surface. Do you know what I mean? Like there looks like nothing's there because the seeds are underneath, germinating. And this is you teaching about love. That's what we're here for. That's the mission, but we have to do it through demonstration. You've already done that. The base chakra, we got that before. So he's about to step forward now. Be a stand, as I keep saying. I keep hearing. Being a stand. taking the lead. I just heard throwing caution to the wind. Look at the healing taking place here. Wow. All those false beliefs about what love was are being released. That's not love, he's realizing. I thought that was love, and then I thought that was love. But it's in my heart, the love. Look at that, it's amazing. So that's him right now. And if you're watching, well done, Divine Masculine. That's a huge influx of light in the collective, so it's going to awaken a lot of people. And it's going to help you step into your mission of being a healer. So Divine Masculine's going to, I know it's not even, I've got to make it even, you know. In the middle. Anyway, there's a release here. Throat chakra is about to speak up. Being a stand for something means speaking his truth. And what's going to speak? This is so amazing because the frequency changes. It goes from the mind space to the throat and it unhooks from that. This is the unhooking of the matrix of the mind control program, of the that's a false belief. So I just choose not to believe that anymore because my heart, this is an opening of the heart chakra, a defrosting if you like. And when that heart defrosts, then the energy comes up from the heart out the throat. This is a different vibration than if it came from the mind matrix. And this is the transformation that is happening on the collective. So it can happen with some strong warriors will bring this light first, and then it creates a ripple effect on the collective. So a lot of people, you know, if you can just visualize like a stone or going into the pond, and then the ripple goes out. This is this Divine Masculine. When he is a stand for his heart, and cares less about the outcome and less about being judged and doesn't care about what other people think. And he stands in his truth like that. The vibration of light is anchored and then it's brought forth through words, through speaking. He's also found his purpose because he experienced, right, a detached, non-judgmental audience to listen to his woes, wherever that was. And he realized the comfort that came from just being able to express yourself without caring what other people think, without caring what they were going to regurgitate back to you. And he found that very profoundly healing for himself. Right? So it may have been, I mean, it could have been a barmaid. Let's face it, it was in the cards. So, right, just somebody totally random and non-judgmental, and he started speaking. This is for the first time, so it's a bit awkward. And he realized how soothing that was, and how that he gained clarity through that, and how that he fixed his own problem and got his own enlightenment, got detached from the past, and was ready to move on. And this woman, or whoever his audience was, didn't say a word. So now he knows how valuable, right, a non-judgmental listener is. This is him going into his purpose. If you're watching Divine Masculine, this is you creating space for somebody to unravel their own mind and then bring in the light themselves and get the revelation from within, just in the audience of your light. This would be a counselor, listener. In that space, you can then do anything you like. You know, you could teach. Because a lot of you think you're going to be healers, you're in the healing modality. It's good to get your Reiki attunement so that you can get an alignment with your life purpose. But your life purpose may be music or writing or dancing or art of some kind, or with the theatre, very creative energy, right, and creates beauty. But wherever you go, you're bringing healing, so you're in your healing. You know what I mean? So it doesn't have to, you don't have to be a healer, but you have to be expressing from your heart the vibration of love in its purest form, in its state here. So he wants to settle down, I just heard. Oh, he's like, wants that anchoring. Yeah, he's been listening now. It's like whatever was said out here. This could have been like 6 weeks ago. He's just getting it. He's just getting the radar here. Just got the messages from his divine feminine. He may be, you know, listening like that cassette player over and over, things you've said or things he's heard. And he's going into a state of like feeling the frequency of things rather than the show that people put on, and realizing fake personas and how he would do that as well. And as soon as he met his divine feminine, he was like, I can't do that anymore. So he's like, well, how come these people can do it to me and I can't do it anymore? So he's like, oh, I don't want to be around these people because I don't really want to do it anymore either. He doesn't want to be fake anymore. The outcome, going here, sadness and isolation. In this is the seed that I talk about. It's planted, it's taken root, and now it's bursting forth, right? The sadness is released in this isolation with this particular divine masculine. Check it out. Massive message. Massive. Huge. Takes a lot of guts and power. Now, where's my beautiful spirit cards? Oh, yeah, let's get a message from the spirit cards. Look, it says here, it's time to heal old wounds. Forgiveness is required to not allow yourself to be a victim any longer. For in doing so, you only hurt yourself. You are eternally loved. Embrace the love that is being offered and allow it to heal you. So this is like this divine masculine's future has come as a bright light into his heart, which has expelled the past. This could be like hands of fire. I'm seeing this as a kundalini activation here. They're rhombohedron crystals, right, that travel up your spine and activate your pineal gland for the fifth dimension. That's how we get there. So you will give birth to something new, something beautiful, an idea manifests, the beginning of a new and wondrous journey, blessings. So as soon as, right, this is like a moment in time of enlightenment for this divine masculine. As soon as this is really clear, he'll start manifesting the future. It's pulling him his destiny. And look, dreams start coming true. Because now he's in a different vibration, clear of the past, and the light of the future is drawing him to it. See that? Drawing him to it. It's like a magnetic pull. I can't explain it. So let's have a look for one for you on the left, right? Divine masculine, or no, we'll do you on the left, your person on the right, because it could be either, and the shared energy. But this reading is particularly about what divine masculine is going through right now. So welcome, Wendy. I see you there in the live chat. Thanks for saying hello. Where actually everything, his fundamental basics of what he really needs to be grounded and present has all changed. But he realizes that he's got the skills to do it. To replant, like to go over here, I'm hearing. Go over here and do this. So there was a restriction in the mind that was not allowing him to feel love. It wasn't allowing him to hear the words of love. But now, it's like they were held in the cosmos, the conversations, like an email. And now he's like opening the email and downloading it. So funny. You know, like when you speak, these are pockets of information that are held. Look. The divine will. That's the throat chakra. That's what we just did in the chakra series. It's the divine will of God. Here it is. Look. The resurrection. The flame. This could be the Holy Spirit flame. I see it as Kundalini awakening. It's real. And it's not satanic. Can you believe people think it's in your body? You know? It's how people will try to manipulate your knowledge of that if you don't have the knowledge of that. Your life is unfolding in accordance with the divine will of your soul. This is the soul cry being answered, the call. Let go of fear and apprehension. You are protected and eternally blessed. Have patience. All manifests in perfect timing. So have a little rest, divine feminine. Okay, let's have a look. One for you on the left, your person on the right, and the shared energies. The shared energy. So just imagine walking in through a portal, and as you go through the portal, you're cleansed in every cell of your body, and everything's past from the past is over. And the seeds that you planted are now germinating, bursting through. Do what feels right. So that's what works for you. That's what doesn't disempower you. You know, in your gut, you feel confident in it. It is impossible to please all parties in the present situation. You'll have responsibility only for your own life and actions. Others must take responsibility for themselves. So this would be letting go of people that have been dependent on this masculine here. Letting go of people that look like they're going to drown, you know, so that it's your fault. But you've got to take responsibility for your own life. That's what the angels are saying. I love that. Look at that. Joy. Remember that old chestnut? That was one of the seeds that was planted. Kuan Yin, love and compassion, a time of healing. You are being showered with love and light. Accept this gift. A newfound joy for life will replace your sadness. Hallelujah. Thank you, God. Where is it? Oh, over here. Look. It's a time to heal old wounds. Forgiveness is required. Do not allow yourself to be a victim any longer, for in doing so you only hurt yourself. Oh, thought we got that before. Yeah. Embrace the love that's being offered and allow it to heal you. So this divine masculine's allowing himself to be healed by love. And it's the love here, the light in the heart. What else have we got here? My goddess is here. Hello, love and light to you. Heart's desire. This is an alignment of the heart chakra. It's very powerful. You know, we've been brought up in a society that's like, put your feelings away, you know, can't be emotional, especially masculine energy. And even in the corporate world, like I would have so much fear of being emotional, like, you know, getting upset in the corporate world, especially at corporate meetings when you're really sensitive and people are nasty and you got bullies, you know. I didn't know about the spiritual world so much then, but you're not allowed to show emotions. I'd be like, oh my gosh, please don't cry, Bella, please don't cry, don't cry. And then I called in Archangel Michael. And as soon as I called Michael in, I gave myself permission to be upset, to show emotions in the workplace, and it actually cleared. Because, like, if you've got to say it in tears, you've got to say it in tears. I've got to cover this up. Look, heart's desires here, the heart chakra. The hearts are talking. 6,000 times more powerful than fear is the vibration of the open heart. And then, you know, the Pleiadians, they're our galactic brothers and sisters of the light. They were like, open your heart. That's all they say to me. I'm like, what are you talking about? Go away, I can't do this. Can you just come and, like, organize an exit strategy for me, please? Like, I'm going to fold on the mission. Just want to go back to Pleiades, go back to the star Electra, and I don't want to do this anymore. I'll help from the other side, right? I was like this because I've had contact, alien contact, if you like. But you are being showered with love. You know what they said? They said, you're the one on the ground. You're the earthling. We're here to support you in the mission because you were the one that showed up. Like you're the acupuncture point between heaven and earth. It's through you that this change is occurring. So would you please stand up and command us? I'm like, what? That was funny. So this is taking your power back. There's a little, oh look, your time of waiting. This is for you. This is your message. Oh no, this is your message. Forgiveness. Thank you, Jesus. So he paid the price so we can duck and weave that old Hasatan, right? Because we're not going to be worshipping him. And you're being showered with love. Your time of waiting will soon be over. All your heart's deepest desires will be fulfilled. This is divine masculine. This is your person. Oh, hello. And so the heart chakras here are talking. And when they talk, the wounds of the past have been released now. Like there's been a triple healing, like 3 deep wounds. And maybe that's where the 3, you know, those negative spirits we talked about, Delilah and I don't know why I'm laughing, Medusa. It's just ridiculous. I can't believe this is our reality. Anyhow, and Jezebel. So that's like the triple healing. This is a triple healing. So that's how it's that's if you think of it logically in frequency, there's an exchange of pain and hurt and grief for in that space now will be filled with deepest desires, love, light. So it's going to be intense. Do you understand? Like, it's going to be, woo, look at that. You know, we talk about manifesting. If you repeat a thought over and over and over again and then add a feeling to it, you will manifest that, whether it's positive or negative. And on the new moon, whatever you think that day sets up your whole month. It's like putting the program in for the month ahead in that vibration. And so when you think of yourself like that, you got to put love in. So for love to come in, there's all these these files of pain and abuse and neglect and grief, right? And all being covered with a matrix program of, but that's okay, I'll make it look like this and that, you know? That's all being released. And we get in this and we're like cranky. We're upset. Like, I asked for love. Why is this happening? Why have to forgive this behavior? It's disgusting. I don't want to see this, you know. Like, this is not happening. And it's all done to clear, and it clears like really fast and flips. And the outcome here. Oh, beautiful. So this is the healing. This brings there's a third energy that the twins bring when their hearts are open and cleared. So something like phantasmagorical happens. Do you understand? It's a super califragilistic moment here. Because all that pain was massive. Like a big bucket, think of that full. It's heavy. So these spirits like Medusa, Jezebel, they can see that weakness and they play on it until it clears. They do it until. But, you know, you got to be rescued for the Black Widow. Thank God. And these are the sacred love codes that we talk about. If you're in our membership lounge as a child of the King, you will be receiving those. I got them through a download, and I give them to you through a transmission. So they're love codes. They're sacred love codes. And you receive them, just like these hearts. So you're receiving love now just from this card and me, bringing instant distance healing. Positive transformation is occurring on a soul level. So when there's a lot of action up there, nothing down here. It's a bit boring in 3D. It looks like, well, this is over. Well, this is, and our mind races because we grapple for it to mean. What does that mean? I've got to put some meaning on this. And then from that meaning, you can actually create an action that is totally misaligned. So don't put any meaning on it. Right? The answer to your question is yes. Oh, what is that about? Yes. And we got a profound message today in the Lightworkers Lounge. So these messages are coming through because of your light. So thank you for being here. These can almost feel personal messages because we have such an amazing group. It's changed. So whoever's joined the Lightworkers Lounge recently, welcome. You've actually helped raise the frequency and you're commenting in there. It's very exciting. I'm excited. Okay, so we've got the crystal angels, and this is for you watching, for messages, right, on how to be around this. So my goddess, welcome. I'm talking to people in the live chat. Thank you very much for supporting me here, for watching. So breathing in some healing light. So there's golden light here. And you know that the sun is erupting. And guess what? It's got twin eruptions. There's 2 eruptions on the sun. They're calling them twin eruptions. Can you believe that? And they're both facing the earth. So this has activated this masculine, I'm telling you, these light codes. Some of the animals are feeling it, the fish, the frequency in the ocean. That's why we were like, we had to anchor the sonic code through the, you know, we work with the whales and the dolphins, and that's Atlantean codes. So there's been a huge part of the mission that the light's already anchored, and now through those portals of light, right? I've never seen it like that. That's amazing. Travels information. So light is information. And so that's why we open up those channels when we receive our Reiki attunements, so that your body can receive the light, right? Turn it into life force, which is intelligence. and then bring it into love and alignment. I just love watching that. So there's a healing that I'm bringing you through this card right now to just infuse your auric field with love, because our hearts shut down so fast these days around things, don't they? You know, and you don't want to be triggered. You want to bring love to it. So congratulations for you. You've dug deep. You've gone, who else can I forgive? And actually you have to forgive this guy here. Oh, that's your favorite card ever. It's so beautiful. I know, I can feel the healing from it. That's Tony, Carmine, Selena, the spirit cards. Because the solar, right, there's the corona mass ejections from the sun. They are activating our DNA. And they went for 8 hours straight. That's like unprecedented. That's like 3 days ago. And we have seen massive changes in weather, volcanic eruptions, you know, and tornadoes and flooding. And Texas had a fire, I think. There's something else in Texas, you know, and Colorado's snow, like the snow. So the weather's been affected. I've seen like fish have been affected, and there's been migrations of like sharks. So this is the sonic vibration I was talking about in the ocean. There's been sharks that have beached themselves lately because the radar's off. Now that's in Florida, Miami. I don't know why they're showing me this. And that's right near the Bermuda Triangle. So don't wonder we feel a little bit fuzzy-wuzzy. Just a fraction. I keep talking about your parasympathetic nervous system, right? That must be very close to anxiety, don't you think? That's why we have to stay calm. Here we go. Look, here we go. Healthy communication. That's just love-based. So there's no mind there. There's no worry. Oh, look, heart-to-heart discussions and clear, assertive communication help you understand and be understood. Right, so this is not about worrying about what they're thinking, not worrying about being judged, not worrying about their opinion of what you're going to say. You're not changing yourself to fit in. You're simply saying, I feel this way when you do this, and I either like it or I don't like it. And then you can put in a request. This is showing me here, aqua aura. It's so beautiful. That you, this is you, you've anchored the light codes of healing, see, into the earth. So now Gaia is bringing back everything you need. And all you have to do is stay connected to the Holy One of Israel. And I believe I just said that. God just is like, whoa, yeah. I say to him, have me say what you would have me say. Sorry, it's funny, he's funny. And so this is the old paradigm. It's like power and control over. That's what we're dismantling. And I'm telling you, it looks ugly for a minute there. Right? It's very messy, I call it. Utilize your God-given strength and power instead of fearing that others may try to control you. So there was and this is because, you know, we're in the Matrix. Is it Neo? Neo. Neo. We're in an assimilation, Neo. You can't control it, Neo. This is also seeing this power and control from the nurture place, right? From the external being reflected back. And it's in many layers because it's in the home environment, it's in the work environment, it's in government, it's in the tell you a vision, black box programming, it's in the NEWS, and then it's internal because it's been established as a patterning in the DNA and programmed in for 3 generations. That's really hard to break. Light worker. So this masculine's done it. He's broken the code internally, the patterning in the DNA, and he's also changing, which I believe if you change that, the external will change automatically, don't you think? Because it's a different program that he's running on. So as soon as that gets the full cleansing, you've got to clear out the program and then download the new one. This is what he's done. And he's realizing that he was being controlling and had power over because that was his environment. That's how he learnt. He learnt off the best narcs in the business. So now the communication coming from the heart is very freeing without the control and power over. Like, that's a faction that we're living in. There's power and control over. Right? Lucifer wants power and control over your soul. So we break free in our own environment here. That's what this divine masculine's done. So he can see Jezebel, he can see Medusa, he can see Delilah. Delilah, looks like Delilah shaved his head, right? And he doesn't care. Delilah's a story in the Bible, and she wants to cut his hair. Oh my gosh. Because he loses his power, his strength. And so he got set up by Delilah from the bedroom. This is your person. Your person. That's you. You're healing. Watermelon tourmaline is my favourite crystal because it has the two colours of the heart chakra in it. It has the jade green and the pink. So getting your crystals out. This will amplify your vibration with the crystal grid of New Earth. So let's connect to it here because that's what it looks like. You say, I now connect. You've got to command the energy. You say, in a chord of light at the speed of light from my Earth Star Chakra to the diamond core of the crystal grid of New Earth. I am now connected and I can feel the shift. So you're connecting to a new vibration. And this is having a profound effect on your person here. Helping them release that, you know, the tension in the back of the neck, the worry habit, the headaches, the like grinding the jaw, you know, shoulder pain, sore back. You're doing it. We're doing it right now. Yeah. De-stress your mind, body, and schedule as you need to rest, recharge, and revive. Look at that. See, this is divine masculine, anchoring. I mean, he's bursting through, right? Remember we saw that? It's like he's like this, bursting through like a seed, bursting through the soil. And here's divine feminine bringing down the angelic kingdom. Oh, her crown chakra. Between her crown chakra and her soul star chakra is the angel of God. Oh. So it's like a connection. I just heard a click. You got to think we are technology. When you do your level 1 attunement, you seal your auric field down, open your third eye, it decalcifies, and you get 100 volts of power. It's very, very subtle, but it changes yourself from the inside out. Now you can self-heal without being having any tears in your auric field or being drained. You're very aware. But you can today just put a gold mesh shield up and say Archangel Michael gold mesh shield, and then click it 3 times. Now whenever you feel you need to boost your energy, you can just click your fingers. You can be out in public and you go, oh, I don't like that person, or I'm feeling yuck yuck. 1, 2, 3. You know, especially in the traffic, you don't want to get angry in the traffic, because when I'm hearing here that this is a healing in the liver. The liver. Remember that show Eat, Love, Pray? And she'd say, are you smiling in your liver? This is a detox of the liver, and the liver, it can grow back, can't it? Can it reproduce itself? Must have a bit of graphene in it. No, it's supernatural, God said. But it's cleansing. There's a liver cleansing here. Because when you have an angry liver, it comes out as spurts of anger, right? They come out really fast, really sharp, and then they're gone. And I'm sure you've probably experienced it. But this happens a lot with road rage. You know, it's like a short, sharp, and then it's gone. That's that irritable liver. And isn't that amazing that that's why your union isn't happening? Because you don't want to be around like somebody with a cranky liver, smiling in the liver, healing. Remember how I said every delay and every, you know, that's all for you? And then I had to stop the reading and take the puppy for a walk. And I was walking going, this is just delaying me. And then I thought, I heard my own words. I love these readings. I thought, oh yeah, it's all working for me. Everything. And so you flow with that. And things get better. Wow, we do have smoky quartz here. Clearing negativity. This is the shared energy. You're going through a profound moment. No wonder you feel a bit discombobulated. That's a real word. That's not even a Bellarism. That's not a Bellarism. I'm just going to have a look for my smoky quartz because I did have it on a client the other day. And I got this as a gift. It was sent to me. I never got it myself. And a lot of times with crystals, they are, when they come to you as a gift or any cards, depending on, you know, but I think when you're in the angelic kingdom, that they're more powerful. So we're going to buzz this up to clear the remains of this negativity. And listen, if you're interested, I've been guided to take you through a process of releasing all your exes. What? Yeah. I've never done it. We do a release your fears fire ceremony, but never a release all your exes fire ceremony. So I'm going to book that for this moon just before it in the Lightworkers Lounge for the members so we can help. And this will have a profound effect on the collective and especially for you. But right now we can just clear a little bit away by activating with a chakra ray, saying put life force over here. And just try to clear the residue of this heavy negative energy that's being purged right now. Because you're amazing. You're doing it. I know it feels like crap, but you're actually doing it. If you have another word for crap, can you let me know what that is? Crapola. Crapola. And then look, the diamond. Oh my gosh, I got to go get the diamond. Okay, we're doing it now, so it's happening. So just breathe. You're connected to the diamond core. You bring energy up through your pillar, through the cord of light. And we're actually, some of you are changing right now. I'm doing it for you, with you. I'm doing it with you, with you. Where's the other one? So I was always very shy when we did show and tell, but I've got some show and tell for you. But the first one, the stage one is gone, right? So I would say that was a delay, but then the angels were like, remember, everything's working for you. So that means that's past. This is where we are. We're in the diamond, right? The rose quartz diamond. This is the infusion of love. The other one was just white and smaller, but I can't find it. This is stage 2 of the diamondization. I'm showing you this because we got this card. It's about you are God's precious gem. Ah, stunning, right? This is you. And I heard Divine Masculine is learning how to love himself and see himself through the eyes of love and love him like the angels do. Like, you're not going to say that at the pub to your mate. Do you know what I mean? As a masculine. Oh, yeah, an angel came and said, I've got to, you know. But you could say it to a barmaid who's a stranger or something. So there was that's an earth angel. Thank you, Father. An earth angel. Yes, angels can incarnate into the human form and appear for you out of nowhere. And then they disappear and they're gone forever. This is an earth angel visit. Oh, thank you. You're helping bring this all through. Your beautiful energy. So here you are sparkling, and look where, once this clears any negativity, it not only, oh, it's so beautiful. So I've got also watermelon tourmaline. I'm going to get it because we're doing a healing right now. So when we talk about, we do instant distance healing here, and it is written in the Bible, right? In that same hour, so-and-so was healed. That's when Jesus does it from a distance. And look, this is what you're going into. Isn't that stunning? So this is the heart-shaped, isn't it? It's got a heart shape to me, but this is the diamond, right? So to get to this state, all the facets are clear. I use this with my clients, you know, when you study the energy and see all the facets, they're all clear in there. There's no inclusions. you see that? How amazing. So that's what we're doing in the heart chakra right now. Oh, I'm just going to get my crystals. So we'll have to clear all our crystals. For the new moon. This is a crystalline moon I'm hearing. So you know, like you release a lot with the full moon. This also has new frequencies in it, this moon. So this is watermelon tourmaline. See this one? So beautiful. Because the heart chakra, once healed, goes from green to pink, goes to magenta. In the spirit world, you can see a healed heart. Thank you, God. That's why he's showing us this. So it goes pink. Oh my gosh. Right? And as soon as it goes pink, see the green and the pink? That's the watermelon tourmaline. So that's the green, and then the pink comes through. This is just really raw. I like raw crystals, you know that, but I like the refined one here. I like this. This is powerful. This is a third eye awakening. This divine masculine, like he can see, he's very clairvoyant. Like he's almost laughing, going, I thought that was all just crapola. Can I have another word, please? And I think, if anybody knows, this is pink calcite, I think. And this is healing, for, I think, for the parasympathetic nervous system. Oh, we need our crystals out for the parasympathetic nervous system. So let's buzz them up. Any Reiki masters in the house, let's add a chakra, chakra, chakra. We have symbols of light that can say, put life force over here, right? So you can activate and bring more life force here so the qualities of these come out. I believe in crystals. They're natural. I don't believe that they're demonic. They can have things over them because they do hold frequencies, okay? Because you have a quartz crystal in your watch. Right, so there are properties here maybe we don't even are aware of. But once you turn into the diamond, you're going out of the crystal. And this is the highest vibration you can be as a human on the planet. Because diamonds are, in heaven, diamonds are the lowest holder of light. Can you believe that? That only on earth are they so exquisite. It's more the ruby in New Earth. So you change into the diamond, you're transforming Gaia and infusing it with love. We're doing it right now. This is a Reiki healing. It's turned into a Reiki healing profound session to lift all this grief and sorrow from the collective of the divine masculine so that he can actually burst through that surface. And we declare it today that he is free and speaking his truth. He understands his self-worth and is no longer attached to the control and power over paradigm. There's a shift here, the paradigm shift. And it's precious. It's God's precious diamond. So this would happen, like when God was telling me this, I was like, well, we'd change internally, wouldn't we? And then I was like, oh my gosh, we are. We are going from carbon. We're going from carbon-based, and so is Gaia, so is the earth. We're working together. So we do have a lot of light beings at the moment that are present. Like they're not always so close, all right? So it's like this might be a landing time or going through a portal time. But you tell me, what do you think it is? Because there's an infusion of light. Like the angels are so close. They've got lots of messages. They're saying, don't give up. You got to understand. That was all just like some people are going to be drawn down into the illusion. So this is why we're doing this now, to lift them out. So the portals, I think they close. You know, they're only open when it's safe and when the highest light can go through. And that's why I call it a portal, like we've opened a portal. Like God said, you do it. You're the creation, right? He's creating through you. So as a collective, we've actually created the portal. I know it's hard to understand because I've only just got there. Because I thought, oh, there's the portal, you've got to jump into it because we're in alignment. It's like, no, our alignment creates the portal. Your healed heart connects and now is a living, like it's living down here. The portal of the heart is where the love can come to earth. Otherwise it doesn't exist. And we know back here, that's what we're here to teach about, love. You know, I'm teaching about love. Get away from me, Satan. You're like, oh, That's not really love, Ella. No. It's going to be very gentle here with yourself. Now, Rhoda Crowsight, we're having a crystal healing session because you're all healers. So you're receiving light codes, I think, now. So just receive and say, I'm open to receiving. You can open your hands up to receive. Right? The energy of the universe is new frequencies available. And Rhoda Crowsight, does anybody know what that crystal looks like? If I get it and show you, would you know? Rhoda Crowsight. Rhoda Crowsight. Rhoda Crowsight. I think it's that one. Is that it? Is this it? Does anybody know crystals? I really only teach like rose quartz and black obsidian, which is here. The black obsidian and the hematite is really good for grounding. Black obsidian, hematite, and rose quartz. That's what I teach in my Reiki. But I think, is this Rhoda Crowsight? Is that what Rhoda Crowsight looks like? Does anybody know? And I'm getting blood pressure. So maybe somebody was on medication for high blood pressure. Looks like your person. This is to reduce stress. So if you put your hands on Reiki on your heart, and we're going to do a heart to heart. You're sending this vibration of stress reduction to your beloved, and you're receiving it yourself. Beautiful. So good. You've been through a lot and you need time to heal and recover. So this is beautiful as well, receiving this. The vibration of the crystal healing, because you're connected to the grid. You know, just think, we have, you know how you have like the internet, you think of the internet highways. Well, we're like got crystalline highways that are connecting to the cosmos to create everything. So it happens like miniature version of you. We are mini universes. Again, they're showing like when you do your Reiki 1, you get a scaffolding around you. And then level 2, that's to support the growth, the next story. So level 2, you get a story. Oh no, it's look like a house they're showing me. And then the scaffolding goes up again. And level 3, you get your wings. You get like the top pinnacle where you're at the rooftop spa. And then you've got that overhang bed that you're flying on or floating. That's your spiritual. So level 2 is where you get the second story. You get scaffolding then to support your spiritual journey. And level 3 Reiki, you get the 1,000 volts of power. So 100 volts level 1, scaffolding around you to get your life purpose. And then you go upper story level 2, aligning. Right, you get 250 volts of power to manifest with, to heal your body. And then you go up to the rooftop spa in Reiki level 3 and you get your spiritual wings, 1,000 volts. Like that's huge, going from 250 volts to 1,000 volts. That's like this. This is like a full activation here. This would be like a Kundalini active. This is what people feel like once they get their level 3 mastership. Like you feel giggle drunk. It's giggle drunk. This is this divine masculine is going to feel giggly, right? Once this stress is going to go completely, and we've done it now. So it's giggle drunk. Have you ever heard of that? Giggle drunk. I have to write. I have to start my new cards. Do my deck. So the diamond. We'll just read that, and then we'll let this reading go. It's beautiful. Just thought I'd do a show and tell for you. You know, because at school I was really shy, and now I love it. So let's have a look. This is my inner child. Diamonds are wonderful symbols of how being under pressure can lead to beauty. Wow, these words are great. After all, diamonds are formed by pressure on the carbon element that compose them. Perhaps you have been under some strain recently or in a significant period of your life. All the stress or trauma you've endured has made you who you are. Like it's like when the muscle tears, you know, in exercise, there's been a growth here, a spiritual growth and a setting up, like assembling. I'm seeing crystalline scaffolding, you know, as a sacred geometry around you set up. And then that connects to the crystal grid, the diamond core of the crystal grid, the diamond core. You're the diamond connecting to the diamond core. that has to anchor you, that has to bring, like, you know, abundance from the new earth. This card comes to you as a reminder that you are God's precious diamond, although you've been thought through a lot. God's strength has always supported you and always will. Now it's time for you to recognize how valuable you are. And this will lift you above the naysayers. What do they call them? Happiness haters. I love that. Happiness hater? Like, that's demonic possession, I think. Because there's no hate in the kingdom. You know what I mean? Like, if you're in the vibration of love, then hate can't exist in here. Like, it's not there. I don't understand. Anyway, just as you would only choose diamonds that are mined in a humane, fair trade way, right? I'm just going to break it. This is just a side note, because the Tesla, right, vehicle, you got to check it out, how they mine the cobalt for the battery. It's in inhumane ways. So you need to research that. Congratulations to Bella. Angelic guidance. 444. We will love you and missed you and welcome. You're shining like a diamond. Thank you for your kind donation. This says fair trade. So you got to know where things come from, where that is an inhumane way of mining that is not set up with the trillions of money they got. They are not looking after how those cobalt batteries are being made through the mining. Now, when that is in your car, you're like sitting in a microwave oven just quietly, I'm telling you. You're in a mini microwave oven electronically. Don't think you know everything about Mr. Tesla himself. Right? So be careful with those ones. And you would say that if they're driving them, they would be a non-believer. I don't know why I'm saying that. That's funny. It's like, how do you tell a non-believer? They got a mask on, they're driving a Tesla. They're not in the kingdom, Father said. They don't talk to me, he said. Sorry, that's funny. All right. Sorry. So make sure, right, that the diamonds are mined in a humane way. That's you. Fair trade way. That's you. You're the diamond. So too do you want to treat yourself with kindness and fairness this way. This may mean developing an assertive style of communication. Oh, where you show yourself respect and teach others to respect you too. Ooh, get away from the diamond. You can't afford it. Step back from the diamond. There are electric, what are they? So this is an electric fence going up, a crystalline electric fence going up in your gold mesh shield. Today. Because of the value. Oh, people want to steal it because they're greedy. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Is that God's voice? This gemstone is valued for its sparkling beauty and for being the hardest naturally occurring substance. Diamonds are also excellent thermal, heat and electrical conductors. So is graphene. That's why God's saying we're his diamonds, we're his diamonds. So Lucifer has his graphenes. His graphenes. Stop it. And electrical conductors, right? Because they say graphene is a wonder element, and it's Lucifer wants to get it into your body, right? Because it can be controlled and it can regrow organs, right? So it's in the medical profession. I mean, it's everywhere. It's like the lead in our pencil. I am digressing today, but your ears are ready to hear. God said, diamonds are also excellent thermal, heat, and electrical conductors. That's you. So you're changing from the inside out. When you ingest this graphene, you change from the inside out. It rebuilds you from the inside out. And it can go through the eye of a needle. They're nanobot technology. So you're the opposite of that. Do you see? The duality has to exist. That's how I know how amazing God's made you. There's nanobot technology that is rebuilding you from the inside out, and you're affecting your person energetically, electromagnetically, and connecting to the geomagnetic frequency. You're the conduit. You're the point of access. And that's when you'll feel like you're in your, you're in your purpose or destiny. So I didn't know they were good heat and electrical conductors, making them natural amplifiers for your prayers and intentions. So you see why God's saying you're his diamond? Because you're a natural amplifier for his love. You're the lighthouse. You're the diamond. You're the shining. Stop looking for it outside of yourself. He chose you. Yes, Father. Yes, Father. Although they are expensive to buy because of high demand due to marketing campaigns associating with them with romantic love, diamonds aren't rare. As a sensitive and conscious consumer, you want to purchase only those certified fair trade or conflict-free to ensure that the miners were treated with compassion and concern for their well-being. I cannot believe we just, like, in that, I watched a whole documentary on that cobalt battery and how that inhumane that is. And I would stop there. Right? It's just weird how I'm educated, but there's 4 in my street. And they don't realise they're being cooked like microwave ovens. But you know what? In 3D, if it looks like if I were to approach and share my wisdom, then it would look like I'm jealous. That's why 3D, I can't cope. Matrix. Do you know what I mean? You be authentic to someone and they're like, you're just jealous because I got a Tesla and you don't. It's like, oh, right. So I'm getting to understand the human ego. And sometimes this is saying also that you pull back, like not everyone's for you. Not everybody is, it's like casting your pearls before swine. There's another message there about the swine. Oh dear. So this is a massive electromagnetic shift in the frequency, and it goes from how dark it was, that's how much light's going to come in. So it's it's like a blinding light, getting ready for rapture. I would think that's going to be like a blinding light. Everything will shift and change within that moment. Now I'm asking the angels for a final message before we close this down. It's been amazing. Thank you guys for being here. We've shifted something. You're very high vibrational healing. We did it. Watch this again and feel the vibrations, because we've got all the crystals I mentioned. We've got the rhodochrosite. This is the transformation going from here, infusing of love into God's ultimate diamond. How beautiful when 2 of these come together. Can you imagine the infusion of light on the planet? Like some people will just sort of disintegrate. They won't be able to cope. All right, one more message and I'm closing this energy down. Oh, here it is. There it is. We just brought balance in to the yin and the yang. We brought it into the twin flame union. This is creating a pathway for everybody to follow. All is perfect just the way it is. Own and acknowledge every part of you, and you will find the balance you are seeking. This is very harmonious. Like this is I call it that Zen hum. So I'm almost like being one with the Schumann resonance. Right, but that's spiking. That's the 741 hertz of the earth. Right, we look at 528 hertz of love, and what is it, 639 is a hertz of healing. There's vibrations. This guy said, when I met him for the first time, overwhelming love filled my heart, and it came out of my heart because I asked God to send his son, so he sent it through my pillar. That's what I'm talking about, the pillar. The soul star was open, I was clear. It came through my crown chakra, this overwhelming wave of love, and it came out of my heart, and I was awake in the park, sitting there meditating, hands on Reiki on, and it just was like overwhelmed. I said, oh, you really do like send your son like through you. I didn't think he was going to do that. I thought he was going to come from the outside in. But I didn't even know it was Jesus. And I was like, oh my gosh, Lady Venus and Sanat Kumar are here, because they're the first ones that I met in my awakening. And I was like, oh, they're infusing me with this, like it was, whoa. And then I heard, I am the vibration of unconditional love. And I was like, oh, it's Jesus. He brings that love. You turn it into Christ consciousness. I did not know that. You turn it into Christ consciousness within your heart as you go up to your soul star. So it happens molecularly. You are changing. It's a huge experience. And of course, right, you're going to experience ascension symptoms. You're going to feel sick. You're going to feel like nauseous, right? That means you're ascending. It doesn't mean you need to put some graphene in your body so that you can be programmed from the inside out. Ooh. I'm sure if you were not in the matrix, your body would not want a needle to go into your energizer, right? Where they put it in, that's our energizer. We learnt that in Reiki. That's our immune energizer. So let's just hit that part of your arm here, this part of your arm here, see there? That part, or the other side, both sides. And boost your immunity today. You are a healer of the light, and you matter, and you're making a difference just by healing yourself. I love you so much. Thanks for being here. Thanks for talking in the chat. Thank you for my kind donation. Thank you, Angelic Guidance 444. Shine really bright. And remember the words. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. Jesus talks about a lot of times, don't be afraid. Do not be afraid. Do not fear. Like, well, that's where I live, Yeshua. I live in fear. He's like, yeah, but I have come. It's like, who says that? No one else is saying that. No one else is saying, like, I've come to bring peace. I'm here to help you. I'm here to set you free. Who else is saying that? No one. I love it. So get your Bible out, read some words of light. I see you in the Lightworkers Lounge. We have a message from the galactic beings. As I said, everybody's really close. This would be a great time to have your psychic shabam with me, which is a reading to let you know who's in your spiritual team, who to call on, what's coming up, best advice, and even channeling twin flames. I go to your soul star and I can channel them from there. So you can also book a twin flame reading, and we're in a portal, so you're really easy to read and clear, as we've seen today in this session. We've healed something, and we're sending balls of light, healing light, chi balls of Reiki light to your beloved, so that he can bring them back to you. I love you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for liking and subscribing and all your comments and for your kind donations. I'll see you soon. God bless.